Previously on the 2K24 simulation.
Oh, Kittle was covered. Debo! Debo Samuel was wide open! All right, Andy Gumpjr here. I'm sorry about the delay in this series, but I ran into some technical difficulties. The video files that had all the footage of the AFC Wildcard round and then both divisional rounds got messed up, so this is one of the files. I've got audio for some reason, but it's just stuck on this frame, unfortunately, so got no video, which really sucks. So I know all the results of the games, so I'm just gonna go through for these next two videos, and I'm just gonna play as the team who won those games. So spoiler alert for the next minute or two if you're not interested. I'll just go game by game. So this is the one, this first game is the one I remember most, the Patriots and the Dolphins. I was the Patriots and I blew it. We traded the lead a couple times. I had the ball late, up by 3 with a chance to run out the clock. They baited me to throw it. I made a couple bad throws. They got the ball back. Dolphins drove down. They were in field goal range, so I was trying to hold them to go to overtime. And with like 6 seconds left, they were a good 20 or 30 yards away. Their receiver catches it. I had like 3 guys all right in front of him, and just none of them even touched him. And he walks into the end zone, gets a touchdown to win the game. I was pissed. So Dolphins move on. They will go face the Chiefs in the divisional round. Second game, I was the Raiders, and once again I blew it. I couldn't get my offense going quick enough. I couldn't make a stop on defense. Steelers get the win. And then finally I got my act together. I was the Bengals against the Texans. I finally remembered how to play defense and took care of business. So it'll be the Steelers hosting the Bengals in the divisional round. And then moving on to the divisional round, Cowboys, I got the Cowboys, took care of business against the Packers. It was a pretty easy game from what I remember. And then Seattle and Carolina, I had Carolina, and I won it pretty decisively. And let's see here, back to the AFC side of things. I was the Dolphins, got the win against the Chiefs. Their offense couldn't get anything going. And then I was the Steelers in what I believe was a pretty low-scoring game. I think I won by a field goal. I got the win over Cincinnati. So that's how all those games went. Luckily, I do still have footage for the championship rounds and the Super Bowl. So that's good at least. But yeah, so I'll still play these games now just to kind of recreate them, I guess. Alright, kind of sort of really not in the mood to be recording this right now, but 1, because I already did this before, and 2, because last night the Cowboys just got embarrassed by the Niners, but here we are. Here we freaking are. Football, love it. Oh, can't wait. Cowboys probably will still make the playoffs, and won't get past the divisional round, so always fun. They sucked yesterday. The whole team, just garbage. But anyways, so yeah, doing the wild card round for the AFC again, because the recording decided to not work right. So this game, my first time around, I was the Patriots, and I blew it. It was I was pissed. I was super pissed. The end of that game, I had a 3-score lead, but the Dolphins were driving, and they had like maybe 10 seconds left on the clock. They ran a play. They were like a good 20, 30 yards out. And I had 2 or 3 defenders next to a receiver who caught it, and they just refused to even touch him, and so he got a touchdown. End of the game. I was mad. But playing as the Dolphins now, this is still kind of sort of a revenge game for me because I lost to the Patriots earlier in this playthrough, so get a chance to, in a way, redeem myself. Yeah, it was this game I blew. The next one, Steelers, Raiders, I blew, and then I kind of got my act together. And off the middle, wide open right at the last second there.
Okay, bring him out. Bring him out.
It's just frustrating. Hopefully I don't spend this whole time whining about the Cowboys, but it's just, I mean, they're still a good team, even though they just got embarrassed, but it's just, when are you going to take that next step? Bottle. I'll summarize the game. This is really the only game that I lost recording of that I really remember well, just because of how frustrating the ending was. So I probably will have already summarized it before this is going. I just, after yesterday, I want nothing to do with football for a couple of days.
Number 31. Eventually touch.
Get this touchdown.
Gets the toss and runs into traffic. The Patriots take.
That was the one thing though that I'm bummed as to why I lost all that footage, because I was actually, most of those games, I was actually running the football really well.
Second down.
Which is such a rarity for me in this game.
Number 31 gets the call. The Patriots.
Number 8 there knows what's up. We'll just run it anyways.
Carries it for the sixth time.
Oh, he fights his way in.
Touchdown.
That's huge.
Nice run here. And when you watch the replay, Dan, check out his field vision. Great job of finding.
All right, can Mac Jones put a game-tying drive together? If this was real life, you know what the answer would be. But here, oh, curious to see what that is. Looked like it was before he threw it.
Number 65, offense.
And it's offensive holding. I feel like the general consensus would be to accept that, but there definitely was a part of me that wanted to decline that.
Number 7 catches it coming second down.
Yeah, they got into a hole on first down. Timing out a bit.
Should have been a pick by that linebacker, but okay. Oh, almost a pick right through his hands.
Second down. Jones throws a bullet to the flat and it's caught at the 33.
All right, gets a little closer. They got to hurry up. Time is not on their side as they're out of timeouts now. Get 2 on Stevenson. Oh, great play there. Don't think he was going to get the first anyways. But they could have maybe been in a situation where maybe they try and run it. Now they think they're definitely thinking pass. I'll just send 5.
They wouldn't have gotten much at all, even if it was complete.
Down either way, and in my opinion, too, a bad call.
And they run the same play again, and Parker just can't turn it up before he steps out. And that'll do it for the Patriots season. The number 2 seed in the AFC, they go 1 and done in the playoffs. And the Dolphins are 7th seed. We'll be moving on. All right, so spoiler alert, I think this was the last game that I lost. I was the Raiders. It was still one of those games I just could not do anything defensively, and I just couldn't get anything going offensively for the Raiders until like the Steelers pretty much already had it in the bag.
That time he managed to make the tackle.
Yeah, baby, this is what football is all about as far as I'm concerned. Who wants it more?
Number 88 makes the catch on the right side.
Good catch there.
And it took all the way into the
3rd and 1. Let's not blow this.
pretty unusual to not call his
Almost
name
blew
for
it, but he
the
gets
long.
it.
Harris has his number called on 3rd down and picks
Look at this, Najee Harris.
Harris picked up about 7.
I'm telling you, I know it's just a 7-yard gain, but it is any gain of like more than 3 yards with a run in this game is just incredible. You know how I'm going to pick it to Pickens. Yeah, I can't get the throw off in time. That's a shame.
Number 98 goes in unblocked and nails him to the ground. The O-line should be
Max Crosby
embarrassed.
comes
Watch
back
this.
there pretty much
Oh, yeah,
untouched.
sacks don't get much.
Defensive line's going to come at me from the strong side. We got a man over the middle, but he bobbles the catch.
Drops it incomplete. It'll be
4th and 9.
Johnson had that one come right
So I don't want them to eat the clock, so I'm just going to go for this.
They have a chance, but it's incomplete.
Those are the
Might be
situations
stupid.
where you want someone to step up and make a play.
Oh, not what I was expecting to do, but they ran a tight man, had nobody looking at Kenny Pickett.
That will bring up 1st down.
Huge play to convert on 4th down.
Plan B on this play. That's why he gets
That is definitely one of the weaknesses of the defenses in this game, their inability to put a spy on the quarterback. Sometimes you can just eat them up all day. They'll never make the adjustment.
2nd down. Number 8 throws the pass and he connects for a pickup.
All right, Johnson catches it this time. 3rd and 3.
perfect pass back there. You know, I had a better shot at it than the defense did. And hey, I'm up here in the booth.
A decent
Oh, might have something right up the middle here. Let's see.
That's the key here. Make 3rd down
Oh,
easy, and they
was able to take it right.
They just need to convert. We'll see what they do. Harris
We are just
takes the
draining that clock, just like the last game. Raiders might have to burn some of their timeouts before they even see the ball. Najee Harris, oh, just couldn't turn on the Jets. I had an opening on the edge. I just couldn't get there. We are right where we want to be in this game. Have a chance to end it before the Raiders even see the ball. I don't want to do that, though. I do want to give them at least a chance to have the ball. See if Pickens can't get open right here. No, they're going to be all over him. Oh, I thought he was running a different route, but he still catches it. Man, that looks like me on defense there. Their safety just not making the play. The Steelers punch it in.
Number 1 faces down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice.
Nice little twirl.
Touchdown will give them the lead late in the game.
What a play. You gotta
What a
love it.
nice catch there. And some great quarterback. Well, Tua was pretty solid, but Mac Jones in the last game, and now it's Pickett versus Garoppolo. And man, his man's going to make a nice double coverage catch. I'm surprised they didn't call that out of bounds. I'm going to say the tackle was made inside. Josh Jacobs. Ooh, that looked really scary for a second. They'll use their first time out there.
2nd down from the I.
They're cruising. Oh, that's right. They got Adams. I'm not even going to double cover anyone else. I'll send Holcomb. And double coverage that way almost results in a pick 6. Got a 3rd down here, 3rd and 4. Where's Devontae Adams on the... Oh,
127.
hitting the wrong buttons.
Number 10 throws a bullet to the flat
And his receiver never turns around. I don't think that was going to be a first down, even if he caught it. Defender was right there.
Peter, I don't understand that call. They wouldn't have gotten much at all. Even if
They still have 2 of their timeouts, so they could stop us defensively if they don't get this. He just throws it up. And nothing to it for the Steelers making the stop.
Number
Now all we need is one first down, and we can put this game away.
It was the right time to roll the dice, Dan, but this time the house wins and they turn it over.
The Steelers offense is on the field and they can wrap up the game. The Raiders will take a timeout.
Not the play we were looking for there. I am not passing the football. I learned that lesson in the original Patriots-Dolphins game. Even if they tempt me, I am not passing in this situation. Najee Harris finds a seam. Gives us a realistic shot at the first down here. Assuming I don't get the first, but if I am like a yard, oh. They're tempting me. Johnson's open, but I'm not going to throw it. Not going to do it. Know that you're going to burn the clock. They're going to have next to no time left.
Number 11 to make the return.
Don't know if I aimed that far enough to the right. Oh, it's going to be close. We just needed to take a good bounce. Oh, look at that.
Man finds the old coffee
Man,
corner, as
the
they like to
man.
say. Heck, I like to say it too.
Just an awesome coffin corner punt. I am horrible at punting in this game, but that was very nice. And now you're asking Jimmy Jesus to go 98 yards in 24 seconds. And he is sacked. That's a safety. And that'll do it. The Pittsburgh Steelers are going to advance to the divisional round. The Raiders, two teams here, who really don't belong anywhere near the playoffs. Raiders season comes to an end. Very, very nice.
Number 6 kicks this one away. Number 19 gets it at the 13. 25, 30.
Whoop.
Down at the 28.
All right, our final game of the wild card round. This was when I finally got it together. I was the Bengals originally. I got the win pretty easily. I finally remembered how to play some defense. And Texans, I know before the season started, I'm sure nobody had them as a real threat, but they won't go far in the playoffs if they make it. I can realistically see them making the playoffs, though. Stroud's been looking pretty solid. They did just lose yesterday, though. They lost to the Falcons, which is a team you never want to lose to. Okay, nice try, number 23. And the Bengals finally, and Joe Burrow finally had a good game yesterday. I forget who they played, but I think they won it pretty easily. I think originally in this game, I think I had a pretty solid day with Mixon. That's why I was so bummed I lost that footage. Like, I'm actually running the ball and nobody's going to see it. Horrible throw. I don't know what I was doing back there. I wanted to try Boyd on the side, and then I realized it's not worth the risk, so I threw just an awful pass, but Higgins makes a nice catch. I think that's going to be an encroachment call. Got Boyd all day on the right side. Can he get to the end zone? No, but he's going to get us very close. We can punch it in with Mixon.
Boyd makes the catch, but watch here what he does after the completion. Caught and now fight for more yards. You can't.
And it will be a first down. Number 28 gets the handoff and searches for a hole.
Lopez with the tackle.
I'm going to call the same play 3 times, damn it. We're going to get this.
Touchdown Bengals.
This is a nice run here.
Early last time, and we'll have to wait and see.
Oh, he's got a nice hole up the middle. Texans moving it on the ground. But time is not quite on their side now.
tries it for a third time.
Pierce. Oh, wow. Nice cut back there. They are getting closer, but they have to punch it into the end zone. 3 points isn't going to do anything for you here. Curious to see if they don't get it. They might actually just punt this if they don't get the first.
Number 7 zings it to the right
And they
side.
don't get it.
It's tipped. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
No, they will go for it. Okay. Like they realize where they are on the field.
The D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a
Play's been working. Let's just call it again. I might double cover Woods there. Never like them when they're in the middle. Oh, get to the quarterback in time.
And that will force a turnover on
They have all 3 of their timeouts, but it is not looking good for Houston.
The Bengals are one guy short on the line, but it turns out they don't need him. 3 is plenty to get the job done. Check it out. Ouch. Oh, they got
Nice
through
sack.
anyway.
The
That is determination.
run game was cruising, but the second they had to start trying to pass, they just could not get it going.
It's the right time to roll the dice, Dan, but this time the house
Oh, wow. Number 5. Petrie. Wow, he is fast. All right, I don't like. That's the one thing I don't like in these games is 2K games is play action, but I'll give play action a go here. And they are all over in the backfield. And we'll just slide down, make them use that timeout at least, so they will get a second chance. Man, I had 89 too, but I just did not want to even try making that throw with all those guys back there.
And the clock at 1:31. It's the sack.
We get him again.
Continues to run. 2nd down, tight end to the left.
Oh, he's got Woods. 1-on-1, yeah, I might have to put a extra man on Woods. It's their one receiver they have that worries me. Oh, I think we're going to get an encroachment call. Sack him yet again. His line just can't do anything for him.
Number 7 gets some air under this pass.
And Cheeto just got absolutely embarrassed there.
1st down, 3
Texans
wideouts.
are moving the football.
Brown grabs the rope right side and gets past the markers for
They're
a
making this
1st down.
interesting. The clock is still ticking. I think they're going to spike this one here. No, he will run the play.
Throws a heater right
And his man is all alone. Cheeto can't make the tackle. We force him out at the 1-yard line.
It'll be 1st and goal.
We could be heading to overtime.
Hill is on the ball carrier way too late. He let him get the first and plenty more.
Noah Brown. He,
Beautiful pickup, Peter, and a bit of a
I believe,
collapse
used to be a
by
Cowboy, right? Noah Brown, or is it a different Noah?
By the time they react,
I think he used to be a Cowboy.
It will be 1st down.
What do they call here? Will they try and run it?
Number 8 makes the catch
No.
in the flat and
That's not good. They got to hurry to the line.
Number 7 ropes this one to the end zone and
Almost a pick. Batted out of the back of the end zone. 3rd and goal. If they don't get the touchdown here, they better hope that the ball
right there. That's how you play.
is not in play. Otherwise, that is the game.
defense keeps the points.
They won't have time to get back up to the line.
Played. Great call
Can we
by
make the
defensive
goal line
coordinator.
stand?
3rd down coming up. 3rd down. And this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Hubbard. Oh, I ran past him, but 99 again. Murphy
On the goal line.
sacks him, and the Texans end up 1 yard short. They couldn't get in on that big pass play to get them into the red zone.
For my partner, Peter O'Keefe.
And the Bengals defense hangs on, makes the goal line stand, and the Bengals will be moving on. That is it for CJ Stroud and the Houston Texans. Their 3 fans are very disappointed.